First thing we're going to do is knock out the class cluster 52. See, greetings, Lion. You look very much a teacher today. As well, for Hostine is eager for her first lesson. Now, though you agree to accept her as your pupil, I suspect you are not without reservation. You whether or not you'll be equal to the task. Worry not. I have every confidence that you will make a fine mentor. I'd offer you advice, however, is to have patience. Though Hostine is a master of her art, it is all she's ever known. As such, it may prove a challenge for her to adapt. Like all of us, she is not without pride. There'll be times when tact is required. I must also mention that Hostine is zealous to a fault. I worry that she will overexert herself in pursuit of strength. But I'm keeping you from your lesson. Hostine left word that she would be in the Western Highlands, testing her lance against dragon spawn. Secret out near the pike. I'm sorry, where is that at? Okay, so we just gotta go to Falcon's Nest. Easy enough. Alright, I don't have flying for this area yet. There are too many. Look out. Oh, well. Oops. Oops. Nope. Nope. Stop. Thanks, Steam. Appreciate that.
I'm helping.
How do I stop that? Come on. Okay. Good. That was weird. Okay, easy enough. We're back up. I owe a debt of gratitude. This is not even begun, and already you've seen me on my knees. I've been trying to match what lance work of yours I'd seen, but without success. That was how the dragons managed to overwhelm me. Had I but fallen back on my tried and trusted techniques, I have made short work of their ilk. But what I have learned, then, I know that is no longer enough. The war exalts a heavy toll on us all, but none more than we dragoons. Where do we survive? We must grow stronger. I must grow stronger. Lions, you will demonstrate your techniques to me. I'll study your movements up close. I suppose you have the right of it. There's no substitute for live foes. Come with me, then. There's a suitable place west of the Black Iron Bridge. Okay, he doesn't look too tough. The techniques you employ differ from mine, yet you overcome the enemy with such ease. What is it that separates us so? What is it that you are doing that I am not? Did I hear you rightly? You see no difference between our lance work, but in the course of considering this, you conceived a new technique? Okay, so we got Battle Litany, which boosts critical rate and of nearby party members by 10%, so it's a buff. So put that right up there. A way to draw out our comrade's strength. Such an approach has never occurred to me. It's small wonder, perhaps, for we dragoons are taught to be relentless in our offense. In order to bring down dragons, we strive to jump higher and strike harder. But in my single-minded pursuit of what I believed to be perfection, it would seem I ended up fighting only with my lance. So focused was I upon delivering the next blow, I've rendered myself blind to other possibilities. You've opened my eyes, Lions. I am to transcend my limits. This plain I must cast aside my preconceptions. But the hour grows late. I must need to return to the congregation. Would you care to accompany me? It may interest you to see how your fellow dragoons live. Come on, you annoying bastard. So this one doesn't teach us any new abilities, but we'll knock it out real quick, and then I want to get back started on MSQ. Welcome to the home of the Dragoons. I have a mind to show you the premise, but my father has paid me a sudden visit. This is my father, Mordegain's father. Allow me to present you to my mentor, the Azure Dragoon Lions. It is an honor and a pleasure both to make your acquaintance. Hope you forgive me for inconceiving your plans, but what is a father to do? Dedicated to her duties as she is, my daughter scarcely comes home, and so I must go to her. Father, please, we've spoken about this. I am but strive to be a dragoon worthy of the name, as you yourself were. All that I do to honor you. My child, you would honor me best by taking care of yourself. I shan't overstay my welcome. Seeing you hale and hearty is enough. Till next time. He's so kind to me, even though I do not share his blood. Like so many others, I was orphaned by the war. I would have died long ago, cold and alone, had he not found me and taken me in. All I have, I owe to him. 'Twas for no other reason to honor my father that I followed in his footsteps and became a dragoon. But if I am to live up to his legacy, if I am to protect Ishgard as he once did, I must grow stronger. And I will. Under your sage guidance, I look forward to our sessions to come. Ah, and I slipped my mind. Sir Albrecht wished a word with you. Please take him out of the observatorium at your earliest convenience, perhaps after you've had a wander inside a congregation. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Fuck it.
I switch it to the lighter one. We problem.
A little bit. What I want to do, I think I wanted to go to profile. Let's see what any titles I got. Do I have anything interesting? Not really. My thanks for coming, Alliance. 'Tis no urgent matter, but I was but wondering how Hostiline's progress. Tell me, how far is her training? So you've met her father. In his day, Montaganes was a dragoon of no small renown. He served Ishgard with valor until he took a grievous wound and was forced to hang up his lance. As Hostine herself told you, she follows in her father's footsteps. From the first, she exhibited tremendous potential. In all ways, she was Estinian's equal, and the rivalry they shared raised them both even higher. At last, the eye chose Estinian and not her. Since then, she has taken the training with a fervor which borders on self-punishment. It is well to strive for greater heights, but a dragoon must never lose sight of his conviction. It is the only thing that shields us against the dragon's wiles. So I beg you, please keep watch over her. By your shining example, see to it she never forgets what it means to be a dragoon. And then, let's see. 54 gives us Blood of the Dragon. Increase the potency of Jump to 320 and Spine Shattered at 250. Where's Jump at right now? Jump is at 250. Okay, so they just get a little bit stronger. Can't hate on that. So I gotta go speak with her at the camp, and then at some point I need to go back up here. Many thanks, Master Hart. Already I can see a change in our center's behavior. Beg your pardon. Lord Manolade said what? I have no doubt that Lady Leonette will do her utmost to oblige him. Okay, so we're gonna grab the boots. Okay, so that should replace all of that. We could probably put all of our equipment back into the... Oh, I don't know what it's called. Armoire? Oh, yeah. Okay, so what'd she say now? If Lord Manolene is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Leonette will want you to accompany him. You may as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Master Hart, Lord Manolene has just informed me that a mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. There's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding, then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? No. I'm just gonna leave him out there to his own, let him get fucked up on his own. Excellent. We're in constant need of fresh water in Cloud Top, as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there's a unique variety of crystal we've recently discovered which shall enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vorosian Saran, to the east of here. We'd have you and Manolene bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, but not to mention Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you'll have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. Lady Leonette told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she was avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? It's a vital mission of success on which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests. The procurement of portable water. Finally, it's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right then, let's go. Yeah, just play to his ego a little bit. Okay, out of curiosity. I guess it's about the same speed, but it's... Still no change? Feel this calm-like. So that's done. Let's go speak to Manolene. So, this is the Vorosine Saran of legend, and here we have Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds a superior specimen wins. Honoroi shall judge our entities on size, purity, and, say, aesthetic sensibilities. Let's begin at once. Oh, yeah, this one's a bit annoying, isn't it? Because I can't just go to any one of them. One maybe? No? That's the thing is, I don't know if I already checked this one or not, but we'll check it again. My problem is I got a really bad sense of direction, so okay, this one's taking a while, so this might be it. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is a spring crystal Lady Leonette speaks. Ah, Master Hart, have you brought your entry for the contest? My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from the air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Okay, I think all of those don't help me out, so just take the money. Lord of Manolane has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him when you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Perhaps I'm worrying about nothing, but I must ask you assist me in looking for him, Master Hart. You shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeastern area of Vorsina Saran as swiftly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. Okay. You survey the surrounding area for a time, but see no sign of a mana lane. Master Hart, Lord of Manolane. Lord of Manolane has been taken by the Vanu. They have my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. Alright, I suppose we should bust him out of trouble. Don't want to, he's annoying. Vanu must have taken him into that village. Perhaps president to their chieftain? I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Leonette what has happened. Yet, by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Master Hart, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord of Manolane in my absence? I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Fine if I must. I guess it shouldn't be too hard. Actually, I like these portraits. Oops, that was a mistake. Try it again and actually hit the right technique. Alright. Netherlings slink away like Guileful Guile Cats. Rally warriors are gone to none, let none escape. Okay, cool. I don't think I gotta worry too much though. So he doesn't have a weapon, does he? Yeah, he's just cowering. This is unfortunate. Okay, that's fine. As long as they're not hitting him. Okay, Amaneline, please move. You're clear of threats. Okay. Escort ones are so annoying.
Reinforcements. Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, roils like blackest storm clouds. offer Netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes. The White! Mighty Bismarck! Lord of the Mists!
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal! We must away! Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
All aboard!
Hashvan? Okay, there you go. I have to say, were we gonna leave him behind? I'm so used to Sid busting out his trouble that I'm not even surprised by it anymore. It just always seems to come in his airship. Gods only knows what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as though you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. So it's a blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See had petitioned Ironworks for assistance with the creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently they have not seemed to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived but some few days before Inishjardian Lording in tow. Small world, I thought. Just a said lordling manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master being captured or risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend, we'll speak again soon, I promise. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. Could very well have died, you know. Me. Dead. On the other hand, by risking life and limb on the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old boy, is no small feat. I made it an historic discovery, a fact even Lady Leonette will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I'm rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? He never learns. Okay, let's go turn these two quests in. Is there any other quests in this area? No, it doesn't look like it. Hey, Saloni, I feared the worst. What happened out there? A primal? Are you sure? Yet now that I think of it, the Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I have learned from the comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior towards the people of Camp Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall hearing of such things in the documents provided by Master Alpha Node. Aren't we forgetting something important lately in it? A little recognition for the hero of the hour, a few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Why, yes, you're right, of course. Master Hart deserves all that and more for having risked his life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Master Hart, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Hashafant and give my warmest regards to the client. Okay, what is all that? Fucking hell. So that's it then. No more forays in enemy territory? Very well. I see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady. May our next meeting take place under more, fallacious circumstances? Oh my god, why? Okay. All's well that ends well. The airship landing then. We will speak on the journey home. Okay, something I don't need. Keep that one. Let's see what this is. Sorry, I just got something that I have to check real quick. What the fuck is this in regards to? Okay, hold up. Okay, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I had a little bit of business that came in the mail that I had to take care of real quick. Dealing with the VA is a lot of fun, let me tell you. Alright, so we gotta go speak with, Oh, wait, no, what are we doing? We gotta go speak to the guy up here. How goes the search? Any word of dragons in Cloudtop? No dragons, only Vanu? I suspected as much, but to be sure, I am no less disappointed for it. Could have been watching. There's none of interest save for the Protector, but even that is still a sore need of repairs. Do they perceive it to be a threat? At any rate, there is little glory to be won from a scuffle with the Vanu. Mark my words, I will find a way to rekindle the fire in our men's hearts.
Money. Should try money.
Might as well do that. So we need to go to Ishgard. I need to head over to the airship landing first. So let's go over Sherlock Holmes. I confess, I've always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement, I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Perhaps it is the simple joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. Manolene should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see that he has recovered from his ordeal? Alright, now we go back to the manor. Welcome, okay. Go inside. Oh, it's you, Lions. God, did you have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Cloudtop. How I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? Okay. We had a black chocobo whistle and an aether compass. Okay. Ah, Master Hart. My lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artorial and Lord Amanelaine. Remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Amanelaine's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain, elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who would never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Ginrick, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe his friends to be your friends to be guilty, though I'm quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us not if we cannot prove their innocence. You will do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our Knights Most Holy, Heavenly. You will know more of these he will know more of these charges. Okay. Alright, that's easy enough. It has been too long, Lions. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You'll come to plead for Master Alphino and Mr. Sataru, I take it. Word of your detainment reached us when I was delivering my report to Divano Primal. Truly, I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges of that flying feathered whale. That Sir Grinnock's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice to say, their testimony is unimpeachable. I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and driving back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course. In a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphinaud and Mr. Sotaro would be expected to face Sir Greenock in a second of his choosing, another knight of the Heavensward most like. 2 of them, with a fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphinaud's magical talents would not have gone unnoticed, meaning he'll have no choice but to participate. Mr. Sotaro, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, but as I am sure is Lord Hoshafant, but all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, perhaps the realm at large. I'm the best. I'm the warrior of light. Then it's settled. I'll visit Master Alphinaud at once and inform of our intentions, Lions. Meet me at the tribunal when you are made ready. Until then, my friend.
You were just in that scenario, weren't you? Why don't they just straight up worship you? See why not at this point.
Well, it's only gonna get worse.
You are the holy of holies.
I think it's, yeah, the tribunal. Listen carefully, Lions. When the trial begins, the practitioner will be asked to restate his charges, and the accused invited to respond. In accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their request for trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mr. Sotaro's right to name a champion, that is when you will make your entrance. Oh, I can't wait to see the look on Sir Genric's face when he's his true opponent. He'll be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look for me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you will ever contrive to doubt yourself. Now, are you ready?
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alphinaud Leveilleur, Tataru Taru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphinaud Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru Taru, am innocent of this charge. But I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
All right, let's see how this goes.
I have my pride.
Yep, I'm working on it. Give me a second.
Got you now. Down with you!
Nice. Should have probably gone for him first. He went down quicker. We won. The Fury has spoken. Alphinaud Liviere, Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and her see justice wrought by her divine hand. Petitioners, accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks, as always. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity. Two brave young souls bound together by a puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to see to the very depths of my soul. Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you this humble token of mine appreciation. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it, you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Lions? Will you take her for your steed? Lord Hashafan, chocobos are permitted within the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Halonic Inquisitory Doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. Okay, now we should finally be able to unlock the ability to fly. You've attained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you'll have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first attune to all the local aether currents. In order to attune to some aether currents, you need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid in this endeavor, we've obtained an aether compass, to provide you with both the bearing and distance to the nearest aether current upon use. The compass can be found in the collections in the duty section of the main menu. Okay. We actually want to hotbar that because it's actually really useful for us. Black chocobos are all well and good, but the true reward is the effort of the exoneration of your comrades. But they shall be released upon the completion of certain minor formalities, for which I mean to see to personally. In the meantime, pray return to Fontaine Manor. The Count will have done so already, and will doubtless be eager to discuss the day's events. Okay. Let's just make sure there's no other quests over here. I want to check on the other side of the town after I turn this in, because I think we can actually train our own chocobo to fly as well. Oh, I fucked that up. I fucked up that royally. Okay. Halone smiles upon us yet again, Master Hart, guiding us to victory and setting your comrades free. I confess I did fear for your safety, which is not to say I doubted your prowess, you understand. I really knew the strength of your opponents. You do have a habit of exceeding my expectations. Besting 2 of the Heavensward while the city's elite looked on. By the Fury, anyone who has been paying attention to you will anyone who hasn't been paying attention to you will surely do so from now on. My lord. We have received a message from the vault. His Eminence and the Archbishop request the presence of Master Hart. An invitation from the Archbishop. What an honor. A personal summons is indeed a great honor, and given recent events, you would be wise not to delay. Go, Master Hart. We shall speak anon. A priest will be waiting for you outside the vault. Identify yourself to him, and he will escort you inside. Right? We are honored to receive you, Master Hart. This way, please.
Your Eminence, it is my honor to present to you the Warrior of Light.
I have heard the tales of your many grand endeavors. The Lord Commander has also been most effusive in his praise. I am Thorin VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church, and I bade you come here that I might offer my personal apologies. You will forgive me for not calling upon you as courtesy would dictate, but as you can see, my more sprightly days are long behind me. But I digress. Your companions were wrongly accused of heresy and subjected to gross indignities. This, I am sorry to say, was the result of negligence on the part of our nation's protectors. Negligence born of an excess of zeal. Is that not so, Sir Zephyrin?
Yes, Your Eminence. Regrettably, it would appear that we of the Heavensward were in receipt of erroneous information. Sir Grinno has ever been headstrong. He pressed charges before the truth had been ascertained, for which I most sincerely apologize.
An unfortunate misunderstanding born of an earnest desire to serve Ishgard, but one which should never have occurred. For who could doubt the character of those who bested Shiva and drove the Horde from the steps of faith? Not I. That much is certain. That will be all, Sir Zephyrin. I would speak with our guest in private.
Your Eminence? As you wish, Your Eminence. That will be all for today.
Weird that I have my helmet off on this cutscene.
Privacy is a luxury rarely afforded one in my position. Now, tell me, young man, what do you know of the Ascians? Much and more, I shouldn't wonder. Being the bringer of light. You should know that I myself have met with them, have entertained them as guests, even. Those harbingers of chaos and strife offered us power, that we might continue our war against the dragons. I have no intention of aiding their cause, of course. Yet, were I to refuse them outright, I should learn naught of their true objectives and remain powerless to stop them. Thus have I hearkened to their words with interest and paid lip service to their beliefs, biding my time and preparing for the inevitable conflict. And why do I tell you this? Because there is naught in this world they fear more than the power of the Warrior of Light. If we are to rid ourselves of these vile interlopers, we must need work together. With our combined strength, I have faith that we can wrest Eorzea from their grasp and pave the way for a lasting peace. Think on it.
Okay, so we gotta go back to Thorntop Manor. She doing okay? Yeah. You ever get the... Alright, so let's see where this goes next.
There you are. I confess, I was more than a little concerned when I learned that you had been summoned to the vault. What did they want with you? Well, well. A formal apology and an admonishment of those responsible. I see my fears were wholly misplaced. By the gods! The Archbishop freely admits to consorting with Ascians. So, their ambitions extend to Ishgard as well. We will have new primals to contend with ere long, of that you may be certain. 'Tis but a matter of time. Yet shorn of the support of our missing allies, what can we realistically hope to achieve?
In the midst of all the excitement, I completely forgot to tell you. When I was asking around about the Scions, I heard the most awful rumor. General Raubahn is to be executed for crimes against the Sultanate!
If the Flame General dies, we will lose a staunch ally, and the one man capable of holding the Sultana's assassins to account. Lord Orshafon was wise to counsel restraint, but this business will brook no delay. We cannot permit this execution to take place. We must save Raubahn.
I almost forgot there's an entire other part of the world that has their own shit going on. But the situation calls for urgency. It would avail us little to charge headlong into Ul'dah without a plan. Before we formulate a plan, however, we must first learn how things stand in the Sultanate, which is why I propose we visit Limsa Lamensa. You heard me right. While you were about your altruistic endeavors, I acted as an intermediary in trade negotiations between House Fontamp and the Lamensan Consortium. During said negotiations, an opportunity to send word to the Admiral presented itself, and I duly seized it. I'm happy to report that we have a stout ally in Limsa. The Admiral has pledged full cooperation in any effort to rescue Raubahn. Accordingly, I have agreed to meet with her, that we might discuss how best to proceed. Naturally, I told her to expect us both. Your presence never fails to embolden our allies, after all. When you arrive in Limsa Lamensa, make yourself known to the Sergeant Xanthiel at the Bulwark Hall on the lower decks. He'll admit you to the bridge. Alright, so we gotta go to Limsa. Oh, actually, before I do that, never mind, we got a couple more quests we gotta do too. Excuse me, you're not from around here, are you? I know this is sudden, but I have a favor to ask. I'm looking for someone to deliver a gift to a friend in Falcon's Nest. What is it? Well, it's a surprise, so I can't really say, but I just need you to deliver it, that's all. You can pick it up from the Knight of the Brush at the Forgotten Knight. You should know him when you see him, and I'm sure he'll recognize you as well. I look worried? Nonsense. Why would I have anything to be worried about? Okay, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. Lord of Manolane requests I deliver a missive to Lady Leonette at the Rose House. I remember him specifically mentioning that the failure would not be tolerated. It's a simple task, but the very thought of something going awry has my stomach in knots. I am loath to thrust my duties upon another, but would you be willing to deliver this missive? I cannot afford to take chances. Surely a man of your talents can see the deed done without fail? Please, you are my only hope. So now we need to go to the Forgotten Knight. Ah, there you are. Thought it might be you, so it's true. You're not from Ishgard. Perfect, no one will suspect a thing. Here's the package, good sir. Oh, hey, don't wave it around like that, someone might see. Now hurry on to Falcon's Nest. You want to deliver to Emersel? And remember, this meeting never happened. If anyone asks, you don't even know me. Okay, we will pick up these quests at a later point, because I think these are the ones that are kind of in this area. I think that's actually one of the ones that gives us the flight thing. The air current. No, we don't need to talk to you. We'll deal with that later. What's with that look? We don't tolerate funny business here at the Falcon's Nest. If you have business here, I suggest you move along. Oh, my package. Happy day. I was worried my friend would not be able to get it. Let's take a look here. A masterpiece beyond compare. The very glory of it inspires an indescribable fulfillment, crescendo of righteous emotions. I feel my faith in the church renewed, my spirit cleansed by its presence. Thank you for this adventure. Remember, no one must know of this. Ah, Lions, you're looking well. Brings you here to Cloud Top. If there's aught you require, you need only ask. Rose oil? A letter from Lord Manolaine. I'm terribly sorry about this, but I never imagined he would attempt something so shameless. Afraid to say he's always been like this. House Halen and House Fontom has always maintained good relations. As such, those close in years often spend time together from an early age. Spent much of my youth playing together with Lord Manolaine, but now I fear he still clings too tightly to memories of our youth, though I admit it is sometimes to my benefit. Unfortunately, I cannot say the same for Torsifer's. No doubt he asked you to come in his place. I can sympathize with his anxiety over upsetting Lord Manolaine, but this is no way to treat a guest. Please accept this as a token of my apology. I realize this is not much, but it is all I can offer at the present. Okay, and that's that for this level. I will do... I might want to do those ones later, when I'm kind of back in this area. The Admiral has been expecting you. Say the word and I will take you to her.
friends. 'Tis good to see you safe and well. I will admit, I had not counted on you seeking, let alone finding refuge within the Holy See, but full glad was I to learn that you had.
Thankfully, we had allies there who took us under their wing. And theirs was not the only aid we receive, I suspect. When we fled Uldar, we fully expected to become wanted men, known to all and hounded at every turn. Yet that did not come to pass. On the contrary, 'twould seem the charges against us have not been made public. Might we have you to thank for that, Admiral?
Sharp as ever, Master Alphino. On Marshal Terrapin's urging, the Elder Seedseer and I demanded that the Syndicate suppress news of the Scion's alleged crimes until such time as irrefutable evidence could be found. Our argument was simple. Lacking proof, to accuse the saviors of the realm of so unlikely a crime would have the people up in arms. In their wisdom, the Syndicate agreed, as you yourself have seen. There is something you should know. Some few days prior to the banquet, the Elder Seedseer and I were summoned for a private audience with the Sultana. There, she revealed her intent to announce her abdication, that she might pave the way for the establishment of an Uldan Republic.
What? But such an announcement would have plunged the entire nation into chaos.
She was well aware of that. 'Twas for fear of what might ensue that she summoned us. Her Grace wanted the Elder Seedseer and I to lend Raubahn a helping hand, you see? To aid him in preserving the peace during the transition.
So, having somehow caught wind of her plan, Lolorito and Teleji plotted the Sultana's assassination in the hope of maintaining the constitutional status quo. But they must have known that her death would sow as much chaos as her abdication. Chaos from which Teleji alone might feasibly stand to profit. Surely Lolorito would never knowingly... Could it be? I dare not hope.
The Uldan authorities have yet to announce the Sultana's passing. To allay any suspicion that may arise from Her Grace's absence, they have issued a statement to the effect that she is presently convalescing from illness.
Mayhap they're waiting for a fitting moment to break the news, or mayhap they know of some other reason to delay.
Something else has been bothering me, Admiral. I was dismayed to learn that General Raubahn is to be executed. Yet upon hearing the news, I could not help but wonder why he had been kept alive for so long. Pray mistake not my meaning. I am, of course, overjoyed that our friend still draws breath, and that he might yet be saved. But if his enemies truly wished to eliminate him, they could have done so immediately. I see no reason for this delay.
Aye, you've struck upon an important point, Master Alphino. Following his capture, Raubahn had been held in the Marasaja pit within Uldar. In recent days, however, he has reportedly been moved to an unknown location. Queerly, 'twas not the Brass Blades who spirited him away either, but a band of soldiers decked in blue.
The Crystal Braves.
Aye. If I read the winds aright, the arrangement between Lord Lolorito and the Braves has come under strain. At any rate, if we're to rescue Raubahn, we'll have to find him first. And you'll be glad to hear that I have already entrusted the task to those best able to see it done. Our friends of Doma.
Raubahn's survival is vital for the Eorzean Alliance. We can ill afford to lose him, but I cannot send troops into Ulda. That would spell the end of the Alliance, and war like as not. If there's to be a rescue, it falls to you and yours to attempt it. I would not have it any other way, Admiral. It is I who founded the Crystal Braves, and I must take responsibility for their actions. Spoken like a true leader, Master Alphanode. By way of the first step, we shall seek out our Doman contact. You'll find her among the frontier hands at Revenant's Toll, working in the kitchen. Alright. I actually had some stuff I had to do in Revenant's Toll anyway, so that's actually pretty good. We can get that stuff knocked out. Yeah, I got quite a few quests over here I just never got around to doing. So might as well just knock them out now. Ah, what is it? Lions. Just an adventure I was hoping to see. Do you happen to know a blacksmith Ignov? He's quite an accomplished craftsman. In fact, anyone who's had dealings with Romans is sure to have come across his creations. So it's been a pleasure to have him here as a regular of the Seventh Heaven. He's been quite an irritable of late, and practically drowning in cups besides. I fear his recent work, or perhaps lack thereof, may have something to do with it. Be something of a trifling matter to someone as traveled as yourself. But it would mean so much if you could speak with them. Have they no one better to offer a word or three of encouragement? Wait, what did he say? Easy now, friend. I'll not raise the alarm, but I'm not fool enough to believe the rumors. That said, I will not let you pass. Orders are orders. Let me guess. No, not guess. Let me tell you why you're not happy, my brother adventurer. You are not fulfilling your potential as a crafter. Now, what I'm going to do is teach you how to craft a glamour prism. I will not accept a single guild. You know why? Bad energy. Know that you are ill at ease accepting such a valuable gift without lifting a finger in return, but you must feel you do something. You can take this letter to Rowena, my undying love. Name is Guiding Star, and you have the look of a leatherworker. My goal is no less than attaining complete mastery of all things crafting and gathering, and to that end I roam the world. I must say that Revenant's Toll offers a sore temptation, the temptation to stay. I heard tell of Adventurers Guild has thrown its weight behind this place, and I have no idea the kind of talent pouring into the camp. I could just tell, just from your hands, that you're an adept yourself. Not flinch to the notion of a little hard work. One of your standing must have the tools to match. Surely you must own some choice items. Why not let me see one? Equip a gatherer or crafting primary tool level 50 or higher and speak with the Guiding Star. Fuck.
You have one of those?
Okay, we can do that, but I have to go... Carpenter... Shit. Okay, I can fix that. I know how to fix this. We just have to go to... Hold that real quick. Sorry? Yeah, I could do that. And what do you want to start doing? What do you want? Want to do lasagna? Okay, that should work. Greetings, sir. May I assist you with this eve? Give you this. Very well. It'd be my pleasure to enlighten you. As you are doubtless aware, there are wealthy individuals who covet certain items and rather pay others to procure them. Rowena's House of Splendors is glad to receive the customs of such individuals. To supply these collectibles, we turn to men and women such as you who are possessed the talents to craft or procure them. Compensation will be commiserated to the collectability of items provided and paid in scrips, which can be exchanged for all manners of fine wares. You may sell these items to the house of any of such branches or offices, including those in Limsa, Laminsa, Gridania, and Ulda. Please be advised that these items are not negotiable, sir. We appreciate your understanding. Okay. Sure. Heat crafting at 55, 56, 60. Ah, magnificent. Is everything I expected? Forgive my blunt ways. No doubt you are fond of your chosen instrument. But surely those are tools better suited to you. Tools that require delicate touch are an adept of your stature. As it happens, such tools are available to you. You need to go further than Dallin here. He may be a mite testy, but he's one of the finest toolsmiths in the realm over, and his selection is impressive. Now, I won't simply hand him over. You must furnish the man with a bauble or 3 in exchange, but for an adventure of your skill, such errands will pose little challenge. And if you walk the lonely road to mastery, why not petition Dallin for one of his tomes, too? He calls them cookbooks, for they hold some of the most complex recipes you'll ever see. But you have enough skill for them, I'm sure. A rare crafter ruled by triumph, I don't even say it. Tool, skill, and curiosity. May you prosper in all 3. And I'll trade with Thalen. After obtaining specific items, you can exchange them for gatherers and crafters' tools. What? I am so fucking confused. Okay. Okay, so these are just kind of all-around better items if I wanted to. But I have to make some, like, rare items, it looks like. 75. 90. Okay. So that's... Okay, I got it. Some food items. Okay. Okay, sure. Sure. Why not? I don't know what any of that entails, but fuck it. Oh, did I not complete the level 50? No, I thought I did that. Can't you see I'm thinking, lad? Off with ya. Al sent you, did she? Suppose she just remembered to mention me contract with Rowena, eh? I thought she'd be satisfied with me vintage gear. There was a time it particularly flew out the shelves bringing adventures with tombstones by the bucket, but now... You damn divas are a fickle lot. Apparently none of you can caught dead in me stuffed no more. And now I got Rowena jumping down me throat, clamoring for something new, something the realm has never foreseen. I expects too bloody much, I tell you. If I don't fill me contract, she'll have her thugs filling me feet with lead boots. If only I pissed off bright ideas like each done like I did me ale. Hold your horse birds. I know you from somewhere. You're one of them ventures what started the bloody relic armor movement way back when, ain't you? As I live and breathe. Try as I might, and bloody hells did I try, I haven't been able to recreate the masterworks. There's something about them, a certain quality even the great Iganov, well, isn't going to match. Suppose one never truly can rival the classics, eh? Else, you sly shrew. That's why you sent this one. You wanted him to remind me of the old days when Armorcraft was about the armor, not else. Somewhere along the way, I reckon I got caught up in a hurly-burly and lost me way. I reckon it's time I got back to basics. Focus more on who will be wearing me gear than the pretty tale on the Makoti selling me the parts. Might be then I come up with somewhat what's satisfying over a winner. Cheers, lad. Just quite need to stop by. And while you're here, how about you fix up your own set of relic gear? My assistant Kakalan here can augment each and every piece. Of course, that's assuming you can bring the proper parts. I run the chair to here. Don't go forgetting your gear, neither. You can trade, Sure? What is this? Oh, it's the... I could just straight up buy the, old gear, huh? Wait, what's the difference between... augmented... Why would I... Okay. I don't know why I would do that, but sure, it's a thing. You again, Messenger Boy. What do you want with me now? Not that fool, waistguard again. Undying love, he says. In debt to me up to his neck and writing to beg for a little more time to repay. Not bloody likely. Right, delusional, that one. Plays at being a man, but he's no more than a worm. I'd spit in his eye and tell the world what a puddle of piss he is, where he's standing before me. All the one's a good sort of word, though. Tell him I'm doubling his interest. His debt's going to live just about forever. As far as I'm concerned, he can crawl on all his fours, picking up crumbs and scrabbling for drop gill. What a fool. Got plenty of good wares, but he won't get off his ass and turn him into a profit. He could square with me and then some if he wanted to. Okay. Okay, the Doman contact is upstairs, but we can go turn this in real quick. Magnificent, I witnessed all. You might not have heard me, but I can assure you I was applauding the entire while. The cutting words, the enfeebling images. She rises... to the realm of art. I don't know how to say that word. A realm, a dominion over which she rules with an iron hand, forced her wretched subject to grovel in the dirt. That, my brother adventure, is a secret. It's about balancing energies, dark and light, high and low, but of philosophy, not the practical things. The making of glamour prisms you shall learn. They're not from me. Alas, Mistress Rowena has yoked me to truly back-breaking debt. She makes me get down to business, and that is what I must do. But fear not, everything you need to know about crafting the prism can be found in the tomes Tataruga deals in, and they can all be yours for a special low price. These deals too. Okay, so another shop. Okay. So they're kind of cheap, but I don't know what they do. We'll buy them later. Let's go back in. So that kind of cleared out all those quests out. Even though I don't really know what they are for. Miss Alliance, I knew in my heart that you were safe. But to see you again in the flesh, words cannot well express my relief. Even as the victory feast was taking place, the Crystal Braves turned upon us and took the Rising Stones by force. Amid the chaos, some few of my compatriots and I were able to slip away unnoticed. Since then, we have remained in Remnant's Toll, keeping watch over the mutineers while awaiting your return. You've done well by us, so we Domans do not soon forget our debts. We swear that we will do all in our power to aid you. Shortly before you arrived, I received word from the Lips of Lamenta that you were searching for General Raubahn. As the Admiral will have informed you, we are recently moved from his cell in Marasaja Pit. At the same juncture, Yu Hase and the 3rd Unit were observed leaving the Rising Stones. It's no simple coincidence. Their purpose, we believe, is to escort the Flame General to the scene of his execution. Suffice to say, we will have people shadowing the 3rd. If you would join the hunt, pray seek out Doware at High Bridge, where I too am bound. Where is that? That's okay. Camp Drybone. Been expecting you. Time is of the essence, so I shall be direct. Yu Hase and his men are bound for Halatali. We believe that they're where they intend to carry out the execution. Halzan is presently keeping watch over the entrance. Let's make haste and join him. You've come at a good time, my friends, but moments ago the traitor Ilbrid arrived and entered Halatali. From this we will be certain that General Raubahn is being held within. We can probably get a new ring out of this. There's no time to lose. General Alduin may be executed at any moment. We must enter Halatali and free him from his captors. Proceed to the preparations and tell me when you're ready to proceed. One of our own will accompany you inside. Yeah, let's just make sure I've got the best gear I can on. Yep, we're good.
Pray, forgive me my lateness.
Lady Ugiri!
Master Alphino, I am pleased to see that the light of resolve shines in your eyes once more.
Ah, yes. How pathetic I must have seemed to you when we last met. I am ashamed to recall it. For a time I was well and truly lost. But with the aid of my comrades, I have since refound my purpose, and I shall take care not to misplace it again.
Since your escape from Ulda, my fellow shinobi and I have shadowed the Crystal Braves every step, in hopes of learning the Scion's whereabouts. Regrettably, Our investigation has yet to yield any useful information. Pray, forgive us.
You need not apologize, my lady. We are grateful for all that you have done on our behalf. Besides, Raubahn is no less a friend, and we cannot well abandon him to his fate.
Hozan, the three of us shall attend to the Flame General's rescue. Pray, draw away the guards by the entrance. Take Dowade and Higiri with you. With me!
Alright, so we gotta rescue Raubahn. Not a soul from the Colosseum to be seen. This bodes ill. Take the lead, Lions. I shall follow close upon you.
To me.
If I remember right, this one could be a little annoying because it's not right away, but there's a bit later on with poison that's not fun to deal with. The General, where are his captors? It's like the look of this. You came. He is bound by some matter of magic device. Yet I dare not force it open. It may well be booby-trapped. I've heard of such devices. The crystal bodies will possess the key. Let us split up and look for it. That will not be necessary. Pray do not take this personally, my friends. You are the victims of harsh economic conditions. Happily, you will not suffer for long. The poison will convey you swiftly onto the bosom of Thaw, where I hope to join you after the passing of many prosperous years. Okay, so I think the mist is all the way in the beginning. So we have to, like, run the whole way. So he's still, like, teetering around. Oh, actually, he's losing a lot of health real fast. We kind of had to rush a little bit. He's around 46, so it's not the worst. Yeah, it's up there. Good. That should clear the mist, and Raubahn should be recovering at that point. Okay, no. Oh, actually, we gotta go to get the key first. Alright. Got a Lancer, Conjure, Archer. Conjure first. So now we got the key. We got to take it all the way to Raubahn, as Alphinaud is saying right now. Thanks. Slowly, General. You are yet weak from your ordeal. Nevertheless, we must quit this place. I should have known. What are clever contrivances to the Warrior of Light? Well done, hero. Ilberd. You mean to struggle on, then? Very well. You would stand in my way. I will cut you down like all the rest. Come, Science. Let's get this over with. Okay, I'm not exactly sure who I should target first. Actually, we need to go for the healer first. How about you, Hase, next? Because he seems pretty low. I don't like that.
It is nothing.
Oh, he actually hit me with that? Okay, cool. Whatever. Nice.
This changes nothing.
It is over, Ilberd. Lay down your arms and surrender yourself to justice.
Justice? Justice for what exactly? 'Twas not I who assassinated the Sultana, boy.
Ere we debate who is responsible for the assassination, I would ask whether an assassination took place at all.
Oh, clever little shite. If you think you fight for justice, lad, you'd best wake up. The truth is, you fight for whoever bloody well tells you to. Can you not see you're being used by the Scions, the City-States, even the Crystal Braves? They none of them care a whit what you want, only what you can do for them. And how do I know this? Because I'm the same. A pawn to be used as my masters see fit. All I ever wanted was to liberate my homeland, and I ate dirt to make it happen. But what have I achieved after all these years in servitude? Nothing. Not a bloody thing. If we ourselves are not free to think and to act, how are we ever to reclaim our homeland? Know this. There is nothing I would not give to take back Alamigo. Nothing!
You'll not get away!
No, Master Alphino. Now is not the time.
I'm but a cripple and a fool. And still you came for me. I'm in your debt.
We are all of us fools of fate, General. But even fools have a part to play.
On your feet, Gladiator. The fight is not over.
Rest assured, I was not planning to die till I'd avenged the Sultana. Still, your words are welcome, lad. Know this, Ilberd. There is nothing I would not give to see you pay for what you've done. My wealth, my arm, my life. Nothing.
General, are you aware that Lord Lolorito has yet to announce the Sultana's death to the public?
What? No. No, I was not aware of that, nor of anything else outside my cell. 'Tis passing strange, though. I assumed the bastard would make it known at the first opportunity, and set about tearing down the Sultanate.
As did we all. And it is indeed strange that he did not. Strange, or perhaps revealing. Now, I have no conclusive proof, nor do I wish to give you false hope, but I have reason to believe that Her Grace may yet live.
What? But how can that be?
Forgive me, friends, but it is not safe here. Let us continue this conversation without...
Okay, so let's go turn this in real quick. And then I gotta get started on dinner, so I'm gonna have to call it here, but I might stream a little bit more tonight. The general is safe. What news without? My lady, the guards have been subdued, as per your command. We have since kept watch over the entrance. There's been no further activity. Then Elbertson and his minions have fled via some other egress. Scour the perimeter and signs for their passing. At once, my lady. General Alduin, I presume in the signs of the Seventh Dawn. Who are you? Identify yourself. Pray do not be alarmed. My mistress is a friend, and I come bearing a message of goodwill. For your safety, she bade me direct your steps to the Waking Sands. Know that Master Orianger awaits you there, along with others sympathetics to your cause. There is no ruse, I assure you, General Alduin. If you'd come with me, I have prepared a carriage. You may travel in comfort, safe from prying eyes. I've spoken to Orianger via link plural. He confirms the man's story. Raubahn is in safe hands. Let's make our way to Vesper Bay. Okay. I'm probably just going to stop there in Horizon. And then we'll figure out who that mysterious stranger is when I come back.